Hi everyone, I'm Mr. Connect. I'm the principal at Tremper High School. Thank you for watching this presentation that we have prepared in place of our in-person open house because we had to move to virtual. I'd like to welcome the class of 2026. Parents, I don't know if you've heard your class or your student be referred to as a class of 2026. Some of you may think that's a long way away, but it's not far away. Soon it'll be 4 quick years and you'll have your student crossing that stage here at Tremper. Like to take a few minutes to talk about Tremper High School and what we look like, what we're about. We have 1,600 students here, or a little bit more, at our school, and it consists of 180 staff members. And those staff members are everything from teachers to support staff to custodians to lunch ladies. 180 staff members, adults, are doing everything they can to have your child succeed in the 4 years that they're here at our school. We also have 4 administrators here that support all of those staff members and our students to have the best success and the best experience that these students can have at Tremper. Before I get to the 4 of us speaking during this presentation, I want to point out a couple things. One, we try to do the best we can to communicate with families and students, and really the best tool that we have is our homepage, is our website, and I have it right in the corner here. It's www.kusd.edu/Tremper. Some of you may have used that website to get to this meeting tonight. We also try to give as much information as we can through our social media accounts, Facebook, Instagram, tons of Twitter accounts. What we're trying to do is push out the information you're looking for as quick as we know it, to make sure that you guys can plan the best possible way for success of your student. We send things out from when parent-teacher conferences are, to activities, to different ways of getting involved at school, to when testing is. All that information we think families are going to want to know. Here's my administrative team. We have Mr. Johnson, who's the assistant principal of student leadership. We have Mrs. Folkers, who's the assistant principal of teaching and learning. And we have Mrs. Johnson, who is the assistant principal of student services. And of course, there I am as principal. I'm going to cut away and let members of my team talk about different aspects here of our school. And I will be back with you to finish up and end the presentation. Enjoy.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Folkers, one of the assistant principals here at Tremper High School. My role oversees teaching and learning. This includes the instructional practices and curriculum within every classroom, along with supporting the special education and English language learner programs. Our special education program provides specially designed instruction for all students of need. Our program has 26 special education staff members, 3 lead case managers that oversee all individual educational plans. We also have a program for intellectual disabilities and emotional behavior disturbance. Our English language learner program consists of 3 ELL teachers supporting academic classes and providing a resource room available for students to get specialized academic support. Kenosha Unified School District has been working at aligning curriculum, instruction, and assessments. This alignment provides clarity for students around what they are learning. Students are able to assess where they're at with their learning and what areas they still need to work on. At Tremper, teachers work in collaborative teams in order to support all students in their learning. In collaborative teams, teachers learn together through discussing learning expectations for students, looking at student work, and sharing best instructional practices with each other. Collaboration is an integral part of our school improvement and supports our belief at Tremper that all students can learn at high levels. As you can see here, we have many instructional supports at Tremper, starting first with our highly qualified teaching staff. Each staff member here at Tremper works hard at meeting each student at where they're at and supporting them in reaching grade level or above standards. Within our instructional staff, we have many co-teaching partnerships in which students in our special education and ELL programs are able to receive instruction at their level while continuing to work towards grade level skills. We also have 2 reading interventionists. They work with teachers within the classroom, along with providing support to small groups and individual students. This year, we also added a math interventionist. The math interventionist works with students before and after school on specific and targeted math skills. Our instructional coach and our instructional technology teacher are 2 integral people within our staff who provide support for our teachers around instructional practice and technology integration. Finally, our instructional leaders and department leaders are classroom teachers who provide leadership not only to their department and their team, but also to the whole school. These instructional supports work to develop an engaging learning environment for students here at Tremper.
Hi, my name is Lauren Johnson, and I am one of the assistant principals here at Tremper High School. I oversee the Student Services Department, where you can find all of our counselors. We help students and families with things such as course registration and scheduling, standardized testing, social emotional support, transcripts, and academic and career planning, to name a few. Tonight, I'm going to provide you with some important information from our Student Services Department. But first, let's meet the team. In Student Services, we have 2 administrative support personnel. We have Mrs. Barb Huss and Mrs. Jamie Loomis. Below them, you can see our 5 counselors. Each counselor will have letters of the alphabet next to their picture. This is because each counselor oversees their students based on the first letter of the student's last name. So we have Mr. Brian Schultz, who will be overseeing incoming freshmen with the last name starting with A through D. Mrs. Sammy Rodriguez, overseeing students E through H. Mrs. Terry Hugic, I through M. Mr. Paul Kellner, N through S. And Mr. Matt Kellner, T through Z, of the student's first letter of the last name. Now that you've met our team, let's take a look at graduation requirements. Every student needs 4 credits of English, 3 credits of math and science, 1 credit of U.S. history, 1 credit of world history, and 0.5 credits of U.S. government. Each student will also need a half credit of a behavioral science, a half credit of a consumer education course, as well as 1.5 credits of physical education and 0.5 of a health credit. All students will also have 8 elective credits. This comes to a minimum of 23.5 credits required for graduation. Students will also need 10 hours of community service and a 65% or higher on their civics exam. Here you can see our Laude Recognition system. Upon graduation, students can be recognized as summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude. You can see the weighted grade point average range for each recognition. Below you will see the graph for course, weight, and GPA calculation. For example, if a student takes a traditional biology course and receives an A, they would receive 4 points towards their grade point average. If they were to take biology honors and receive an A, they would get 4.5. And if they were to take AP biology, they would get a 5 with an A. Next, we're going to look at our transcripted courses. A transcripted course is a course that students take here at Tremper High School and can get credit for both high school and college. You can see that we offer these courses in our family and consumer science, business, and technology and engineering departments. We offer many different options when looking at transcripted courses. When you are filling out course registration forms, you will see which classes are transcripted by a note next to the course description. Next, we're going to look at our Advanced Placement Program. Tremper is proud to have the largest program in the district. We offer 21 AP courses here at Tremper. We follow the College Board curriculum as well as have our expert teachers in each content area. During this current school year, we are again offering 21 AP courses that students can select from. We have 366 students who are currently enrolled to take AP exams this spring. We also have a confirmed 661 AP exams that will be taken this spring. When looking at AP, students are able to be recognized as scholars. We had 33 AP scholars last year, which means that they had a 3 or higher on 3 or more AP exams. We had 7 AP scholars with honors, which means that they had an average score of 3.25 on all AP exams taken and a 3 or higher on 4 or more exams. We had 16 AP scholars with distinction, which is an average score of 3.5 or higher in all AP exams that they had taken, and a 3 or higher on 5 or more AP exams. We had a total of 56 scholars last year. This was an average score of 3.32. As mentioned earlier, our counselors work very closely with our students on their academic and career planning. This helps to connect their goals for after high school with what they are currently doing here in high school. This helps to plan out course selections, scheduling, and any other opportunities that we might be able to provide students here at Tremper while they are with us to help better prepare them and for them to create a vision of what that post-secondary life might look like. Speaking about after high school, here we have laid out 2 different preparatory pathways that students who are thinking about going to college might want to look at. Here we have 2 different recommendations for students looking at going to a regular college or technical school or a rigorous college. Here you will see these include all of our typical graduation requirements, as well as some additional credits or courses that we recommend for students to take. We also mention different electives and extracurricular activities. Again, these are all things that our counselors will be happy to help students with. Lastly, I'm going to briefly go over a little bit about our registration process. We work very closely with Lincoln, K-Tech, and Lance as they are 3 of our biggest feeder schools. Our high school counselors meet with our 8th graders and help to support and answer any questions they may have. Of course, parents are always welcome to reach out via email or through phone calls. Other KUSD schools, transferring students, or Prog students, we work with families a little bit more on an individual basis, and you'll be working very closely with your school counselor. Please look for a link to a form that we would like you to fill out if you are a parochial school student or a transferring student to help give us some information so we can also reach out to you. So currently registration is scheduled for February 14th, and we will be sure to get all information to you. Please continuously check our Tremper homepage. This is where you will find all information you need concerning registration. We have support videos, we have resources, and that is also where you will find the registration forms and anything else you need. So again, please always check out that Tremper homepage. So to wrap this up, I just want to thank all of you for joining us tonight and hearing all things student services. We are happy to help in any way we can. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can find all of our contact information on Tremper's website. So have a great rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of our open house.
Hello, I'm Cliff Johnson, Assistant Principal in the Office of Student Leadership. Our office is located here in room 109 at Tremper, and we are responsible for student support, the emergency operation plan and safety procedures in the building, as well as PBIS or positive behavior interventions and support. 4 deans support the students in the Office of Student Leadership. From left to right, they are Mr. Tyndall, the 11th grade dean, Mrs. Sigmund, the 10th grade dean, Mr. Hardy, the 12th grade dean and student activities coordinator, and Ms. Hearn, the 9th grade dean. Our number one responsibility here is to keep students safe. And to ensure your students are safe, we have a full-time school resource officer, 2 off-duty police officers, a community liaison, and 8 security personnel, along with a community impact worker. Also, there are over 100 security cameras in the hallways and common areas here at Tremper. Students and staff regularly participate in safety drills, including the fact that we have a fully trained staff in ALICE procedures. We are quick to address bullying as it's brought to our attention. We have instituted the Stop It app to allow students the ability to anonymously report bullying and unsafe actions. And lastly, after a full 3-year renovation, a secure building was prioritized, leaving only one secured entry into Tremper High School, and every other door remains locked and secured. The Tremper Quad is our PBIS Level 1 implementation. It is for all students to adhere to. We asked our students to be respectful, responsible, be safe, and be their best.
Hope you've enjoyed some of the information that's been presented to you thus far by members of my team. I'm going to finish up this presentation with talking about a little bit how we're unique, I think, here at Tremper High School, and about getting involved at Tremper High School, or how we ask our students and provide opportunities for our families to be involved. First of all, I want to talk about Check and Connect. Check and Connect is a class during the school day that everybody in our school has Monday through Thursday. It is a time where small groups of students are assigned to a teacher, and in those classes we work with everything from academic and career planning to intentional guidance for every student as far as grades, social emotional needs. We communicate events. We work and have assemblies. We practice our safety drills, go over district policy, have discussions about and get student input from surveys that we're looking for feedback from our constituents here right at Tremper. But more than anything, I feel it's a way to personally connect and build relationships with between a student and an adult here. So what we do here at Tremper is you're going to get assigned as a freshman, and you're going to have this adult the entire time you're here, as a sophomore, then as a junior, as a senior. So and we are going to provide at least one person that you can see almost every single day. So if you need something, that's a person that's a go-to for you. It's also a person that parents is going to be looking after your student academically, behaviorally, and just being there for them the entire time. We think that makes us unique here. We think that it is an opportunity for kids to make that connection in school that maybe they may not have, and so we're going to continue to provide that. We also talk and tell kids that you make high school what you want to. We tell kids all the time it's going to be a lot more fun. You connect to the school a lot differently if you get involved. It's yes, the academics, the 7 periods of the day is very, very important. That's what we're here for. But when you can extend that day or find different ways to connect with other peers and to get involved in the school, we find that students tell us it's so much more rewarding and so much more enjoyable. We have activities and clubs and different organizations here. We've listed some right here. Our student government is gigantic. FBLA is strong. Drama club, travel club. We go all over the world in our travel club. We have a link crew, which is our older students who help out our freshmen in those opening days and trying to get them acquainted to school. They're there for asking questions. Our Renaissance, everybody's part of the Renaissance, and we give incentives for different academic achievement, for different attendance achievement. We have a Key Club, National Honor Society. We have so many more. I think the last time we counted, one year we had 60 total organizations that were active, or clubs that were active during our time. Get involved, really enjoy that. We have athletic programs. We have 20, I believe it's 22 or 23 athletic programs. You can see them right here from the fall to the winter to the spring. We're busy here. 3 to 4, sometimes 5 nights, maybe even 6 nights a week, where we have some type of an athletic event going on at this school. We really encourage students to get involved and be a part of one of these teams and compete for our school. Have Tremper's name on your chest and wear it proudly as you present our school. And if that's not something you're into, maybe you support your peers. Come to games, have fun, enjoy the entertainment that our great students provide. We have world-class music programs here. We have for years. It's actually something that we were known for going back decades. From jazz band, we have the Ye Old English Feast, chamber orchestra, Band of the Black Watch, which is our summer marching band, and Golden Strings. Golden Strings is unique. You see a picture right here of them. They've also toured the entire world, performing at great different places, including the White House one year. Award-winning theater program. Every single year we have different shows and plays. We have a small theater here where it's a little bit more intimate and a lot of fun for our students and for our audiences. And we also have a large auditorium here that we have everything from musicals to more productions. And every single year it seems like we get noticed that we have won more and more awards. Our students work so hard. We have great guidance in our theater program for our students, and we're just really proud of that program. Parent involvement. How do parents get involved? We have parent-teacher conferences. We really want you to come and talk with our teachers, find out how your student is handling high school and different classes. We want you involved in the registration process, so really talk to your students as we get ready to go to that point, which is not too far away. We've had a freshman night in the past. Due to the pandemic, we've had to cancel it this past year, but we have a night where parents come in and we let them tour the school, walk their schedule, see what's going on, meet people. We make it fun. Sometimes we've connected it with a sporting event, so you can let you in free just after that. We have Chat and Choose, where parents can sign up and get involved of different topics that might be going on in our schools, maybe even in the community or in the United States, and they want to talk about it. And we will provide time for them to come in and work through that and listen and learn about different things. And then we have the evening with the counselors. That's been very popular over the years. That's different nights where we have examples of an evening counselor where they will sit down and maybe in a few years you're going to learn how to apply for FAFSA, which is your financial aid for college. Even though the counselors can be something also like ACT tests coming up or AP, our AP program that we have here. It's a time where parents who are interested in a topic come meet with our counselors and they can give you a small presentation and really just answer questions. We like to think we communicate very well here. I talked about it in the very beginning. I have occasional newsletters. I don't know if newsletters is the right word anymore, but we have communications through our messenger system and our emails. So we I write letters to you about different things that have happened in school or coming up that you need to know. We use our KUSD and Tremper website, which we've talked about. We have weekly agendas. This is something that is newer here at this school, and we've had a lot of positive feedback. On our website, on our Tremper website, we'll show each class what is going on for the week, so parents can actually look and with their students, or if a student forgets something, they can see what they were doing in class, and parents can really talk with their students, so they know what's going on in class, what's coming up due, when a test might be. Google Classroom, parent guardian summary is pushed out every single week. We have school messengers. You'll probably get tired of hearing my voice, but I like to communicate. I like to let you know what's going on here, from good into sometimes we have challenges, and I like to let you know about those as well. We have the Infinite Campus Parent Portal. We ask you to always get on that. Always check what your student is doing. Are they going to class? Are they going to class on time? How are their grades doing? We encourage families and students to email our staff and ask questions that way at any time. And our staff has been very good at getting back to families in a very responsive time. And then, like I talked about, we have our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We also have a Tremper YouTube channel. So we've been using that more and more, and we're excited to continue pushing out new things there. Something that also I just want to touch base on, if you're an alumni of the school, is probably that you remember the school being hot. And it was built in 1964 without air conditioning. We've been, over the last 3 years, this past year, so from 2021 back to I believe it was 2018 to 2021, we renovated this entire school. So from lights to floors to walls to boilers and air conditioner. Our students now have air condition. It was actually a 5-year project if you go before that, because we did our outside there through a referendum. So we have a outdoor improvement and an indoor improvement. We even improved our entire school courtyard. We have a courtyard here that is safe, is inaccessible from the outside, and students go out and pass during passing periods or have classes outdoors in our school courtyard. Also, if you want to go look at a lot of our parts, go see our virtual tours right on our website. You can find that virtual tour. You can go to multiple places, from classrooms to our auto area to our theaters, our auditoriums, our gyms, our cafeterias, regular classrooms, science classrooms. I think we have our engineering classroom up there, everything. So go and take that tour. I think it's really going to give you a feel for and at least a sight of what we're proud of and where your student will be in these classes coming next fall. Thank you for watching this presentation. We'll break back in a few minutes to our Zoom meeting for those that are here live. But anytime you have questions, you can find us at, there's our names and our emails. We may not respond immediately, but we always get back to people within 24 hours the best we can, at least in a business day. I think you'll find that as a great way to connect with us. And please don't hesitate to ask those questions, as I'm sure you may have quite a few. Thank you again for listening to this presentation. I hope you enjoyed it.